Coaches like to say play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Washington Huskies and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Washington head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment for his team. 7-0, undefeated. They have been able to prove it everyone wrong all season long. But nothing they've done before matters in this game. He said this is going to be a very challenging opponent, and I've told our team, if we want to stay undefeated, we have to be perfect, one play at a time. That's how we'll do our job. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today about it.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Plows his way ahead. Crosses the 45. He's loose down the middle. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Huskies!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Williams. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll go with a direct snap. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Trojans headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Williams will pass. He wants to take the top off. He's got it! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC. But this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
Williams. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, going to throw it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that is absolutely not a surprise. Great job by the defense. And what did they do? They doubled him. Palmer, you got a number one receiver out wide that we know they're going to force feed. How do you take it away? How do you send those double teams? What kind of coverages do you mix up? But a lot of attention early on that young man.
Yeah, and I think for the quarterback, David, that's one you've just got to give that one to the defense and say, good call. You doubled my best receiver. I got to go somewhere else with the football. And you're going to get opportunities to throw this guy the ball. He's one of the best in the entire country. You just got to be a little bit more selective and find those one-on-one matchups.
Williams to throw for it on fourth. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. Got him downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Turning it on. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Man, oh man, contact was optional. It was like the back was engaging in a lot of social distancing or something.
Yeah, that was way too easy. Defenses is about funneling the ball to the unblocked defender. You could tell they didn't have a clue what was going on. They got to get the ball turned. You can't let him run north-south and try to get him downhill like that, especially with that kind of speed.
Pulls it, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams. Looking left. Complete downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Williams looking for a man. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got his man downfield. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. We've reached a break. It's Washington holding the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback keeps it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Huskies offense out there and ready to go. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw. It's McMillan. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Direct snap. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing. Williams. Going to take a shot. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown USC! And they take it in for 6 more points. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he puts through the extra point. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Williams. Left side is Lopez. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Williams will pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy first down.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Williams. They're all over him. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete on the right side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Drops back on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side.
You know, as an offense... don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Second and long here. It's Williams again. Turns it upfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Snap it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They're working that left side. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Here's Williams to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Lets it fly. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
That is such a nice example of a quarterback and his tight end being on the same page. A little bit of a scramble drill right there where the quarterback had to get flushed out of the pocket, but his tight end was able to lock up with him, and he was able to mirror him, find an open area downfield. Quarterback makes a nice throw, you make the nice catch, and just like that, offense in the red zone.
They'll move the tight end, changing the routes with his receivers. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Williams. Still looking to his right. Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. DB's right up on the receivers. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Wyoming Cowboys taking on the number 22 team, the Texas State Bobcats. And it's Wyoming sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Williams. Between the hashes, it's Lopez. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. The give. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lopez. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Turns out it's Anderson. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moving out to the right. Hit as he throws. Right side, it's Bowman. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wideout. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. They'll send the back in motion. Williams. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. To the 10. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. His 17th touchdown of the season and 3rd of this game. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Under pressure. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
To throw on first. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
This offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
25 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Washington coming to the line with another first down. Good, strong tackle. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun. Out wide left is Lawson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
From the red zone, looking for a space. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Here comes the offense on second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. A shot toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on fourth. Rush right in his face. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense putting points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over. Breaks away on the left. Pass to 50. The 30. Pass to 20. Touchdown, Huskies. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll give it to him again. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Breaks the tackle. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to their running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Rides to the back. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Now, fourth down.
The Trojans will try to convert on fourth down. Looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.